Will you give me a one-word description of the Cantor?
Amazing.
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 An angel in the process of becoming and touching our souls.
Wow. Audacious.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Funny. A treat.
Charming.
Cheerful.
Comical. Contagiously happy. Oh, Cantor, you are so dear to our heart.
2, 1.
Distinguished.
Endearing.
An energizer.
Mark is the first
Jew.
Fun.
Funniest cantor in town.
Funny.
Funny.
Very funny.
Great smile.
His head is in the refrigerator.
I love his voice so much. I want to get the right word. Is this
Okay.
all right? So I'll come back.
Hysterical. Incredible.
He's inspiring, funny, handsome, and an all-around amazing guy.
Cantor, you are definitely magical with the kids.
Marvelous.
Mensch. A mensch. Musical.
Yeah, Mark, just when he just sings with such passion. What a joy to have Mark around.
A rock star.
Sexy.
Singer.
Special.
Spunky.
Sweet.
Talented.
Theatrical.
Too beautiful.
Cantor is trying to teach me trope. I think he's going to be a challenge.
Uplifting.
Spiritual uplifting.
Cantor is very uplifting, and he's very spiritual, and he sings beautifully.
Witty.
A wonderful, friendly guy who likes to sing and entertain.
Our Cantor has a wonderful talent. He can entertain anyone. Beautiful, singing, tall, handsome, knows Hebrew, is a doctor now. I mean, really, what more can I say? He's a perfect individual.
Good evening, everyone. I wanted to break in for just a few moments here to follow up on Daniel's introduction, specifically to explain about this digital time capsule app that we've developed as a special treat for the Cantor. Let me explain how it works. What we've done is to compress the video and compile it with other modules of code that will manage several things simultaneously. First, keeping track of the time. Then, the changes in technology, and the Cantor's whereabouts. The program will be uploaded to the cloud, well, several cloud services, just to make sure, and start to run. And keep running for 25 years. At that point, the app will contact the Cantor, wherever he is, and play him tonight's video. So, as of the end of Daniel's introduction, the time capsule should be up and running in the cloud. The Cantor should receive it in 25 years. We hope it gives him some good memories. That's it for now. I'll be back in a little bit to give my toast to Mark.
Okay, guys, what was your reaction when Mark said he wanted to be a Cantor?
When Mark was about 2 years old, he usually had a bath with his brothers and sisters, and his dad would wash his hair, and Mark would just cry and cry and cry until his dad said, "Mark, instead of crying, let's sing together, Old Man River." And Mark would sing, "Old Man River." And that was the start of his singing career.
Old Man River, that old man river.
Mark always made a great portable ladder when it would come time to changing light bulbs. Instead of having to grab the step stool, I'd call my brother Mark.
He played with his talus a lot growing up.
Mark always stood up for me. After school, every day, there was this one bully on the block who would always threaten me and told me, tomorrow on the schoolyard, we're going to fight. Well, I went home, I was really scared, and I asked Mark, can you teach me how to fight? And Mark said, yeah, I'll teach you how to fight. And bop! Right in the nose.
Mark was like a one-man moral police force. Growing up in the rockin' 70s with a bunch of older, wild siblings probably put his sensibilities a bit on edge. With every illicit turn that we took, Mark was right there. And I really like that about Mark. Probably kept us all from going off the edge.
I'm not sure I really wanted to be friends with Mark, but he wanted to be friends with me. He wouldn't leave me alone. Kept bothering me. What was I supposed to do? What is one thing you really like about Mark?
Mark is so gullible.
What was your reaction when you learned Mark was going to be a cantor?
Relief.
Relief? Really?
Yeah. Well, back in high school and college, he was doing that whole music thing, and it really wasn't very promising. So I was really afraid I was going to have to financially support him for the rest of his life. And then he brought up this whole cantor thing, and that's a really sweet gig. I mean, all you have to do is shake a few hands and smile a lot and sing a few Baruch Atahs, and next thing you know, 25 years later, they're throwing you a party. We should all be a cantor.
If you could describe Mark Childs in one word, what would that be?
Mark is hirsute. Mark is hairy.
Harry. Mark is hairy.
Harry.
Hairy.
If you had to describe your brother Mark in one word, that word would be...
Oh, you mean Captain Hare?
Furry. Cantorial. No. Hairy. Definitely hairy.
Harry.
He's a nice guy. He has a good voice. He sings pretty good songs. But he didn't even come to Thanksgiving.
We understand that Mark means a lot to people in Santa Barbara, but we don't quite know why.
But seriously, Mark, 25 years is long enough.
Yeah, this cantor thing has run its course. It's time to move on.
Yeah, but luckily, we're getting the band back together.
Yeah, we're getting the band back together, and we got our first gig. The movie theater down on State Street. Some Coke and popcorn tonight!
Like this lighthouse, you are the beacon of hope in this crazy time. But first, please fix the light.
Okay, we're Cantor Mark's in-laws, and we thought for the sake of anonymity, we're going to go in disguise.
We feel very, very lucky to be his in-laws, and people are always reminding us how lucky we are, since Mark loves to hear us sing. Lucky, lucky, lucky me, I'm a lucky son of a gun. With Cantor Mark as my son-in-law, I'm having so much fun. Lucky, lucky, lucky me, he's the pride of CBB. And when he's finished singing there, he never stops singing for me.
Yes, that was it.
I always admired my dad. He was in a folk band, The Boys. I used to want to be in a band because of that. I said, Dad, I want to be just like you. And he said, David, you'll never be like me. And he got me an accordion. And I was 16 years old. I thought he was getting me a car, but actually he wanted me to play baseball. He didn't push me to go into music or anything. I did some research as to why he might have wanted me to go into baseball. And I guess he was cut from the high school team. So that makes a lot of sense.
What is your favorite thing about Cantor Mark?
He sings songs.
What do you like about Cantor Mark?
I like him outside. He's so little. He's silly.
Cantor is funny.
Scary!
Inspirational.
Kind.
Cantor is too tall. Special.
Really funny, I suppose. I still can't believe you're a doctor.
Thanks for singing with me.
Spirited.
He's super nice.
I like the Jelly Belly.
Jelly bean! Jelly bellies!
He is amazing.
Great voice.
I think he's a little too serious.
That's really close to my face. Musical.
Cantor Mark is fun. Cantor Mark is a great Jew.
Okay, he's very smart, very tall.
Inspiring.
When my son Colin was 2, he was very afraid of Cantor's guitar.
Scary!
Maybe about another year before he felt comfortable watching Cantor play the guitar.
Scary guitar. My daughter's favorite song is Cantor.
Playing tennis with Cantor Mark is a real mitzvah. Cantor Mark's been taking weekly voice lessons. Better he should take tennis lessons.
Wow, like 25 years. You know, we have come an incredibly long way in those 25 years. Think back, those of you who were here back then, let me tell you, the congregation is larger, it's warmer, it's more vibrant. The kids, the programming, it's been fabulous. And I know the credit can be spread to a lot of people, but first and foremost, it's obviously our clergy. I think we'd all agree, our clergy have been fantastic. And so I just want to give a shout out to Rabbi Steve Cohn for the incredible work that he's been. What? Well, what are you waving your hand? What? Mark. Yeah, Cantor Mark. This is about Cantor Mark. Oh, never mind.
All right, let me get on here. Hey Siri, call 2017. Oh, shoot. No more Siri. I don't even know where the home button is anymore on these things. Dang it, I miss Siri. I used to be able to do this. Stupid things. Oh, there you are. It's me, Cantor Mark, calling from the year 2042. I got your message. You caught me at a really good time. I'm in the middle of my age regression therapy. 2 weeks ago, I looked like this. In another week, I'm going to look like this. And I'm calling you from my new office at our new deluxe campus on the top of La Cumbre Peak. My new office, by the way, does have a bathroom. And take a look at this outfit that I was just given in honor of my 50 years at Congregation B'nai B'rith. President Aaron Edelheit gave it to me in front of the whole congregation. The old temple building is still there. It's on a beautiful, beautiful bit of beachfront property. The water did come pretty close, but it's okay. The building's still there. For those of you who are a little concerned by that statement, don't worry. All of your houses were airlifted up to the top of La Cumbre Peak, and you're all right next door to the new temple. I really want to thank you for that time capsule video that you sent. I really appreciate all the wonderful sentiments and greetings that you sent along. It was so nice to see all those children when they were children. But there are a few things that I would like to set the record straight on.
So next on our agenda, we're going to be talking about the Dreamers Ball coming up this weekend. Remember, this is the anniversary celebration, 90 years of CBB. I mean, who is not? Amazing milestone that we are going to be celebrating. In addition, that evening, we are going to be paying tribute to our cantor of, I think it's, was it
Mark?
Who's that? 25 years maybe?
He's a singer, right?
Yeah.
Does he come to services?
25 years.
Is he the one who always has the guitar?
As I think about Cantor Childs, it is a crime the way he has got so many people fooled. People think he is a hard worker, but I know the truth. Don't forget, I was right there with him 1 solid year. When he does services, that's it. That's all he ever does. If he works an hour or 2 a week, it is somewhat of a miracle. I cannot tell you how many times I caught him slumped over in his desk, sound asleep. The one good thing about it is I would get quite a workout just shaking him, trying to get him to wake up. A few weeks ago when I was there, I was privileged to give the sermon that night at Erev Rosh Hashanah. At least a dozen people came to me and said, Rabbi, instead of tossing our crumbs into the sea, do you mind if we picked up Cantor Childs and tossed him into the sea? Instead, that would cover most of the sins of the entire Santa Barbara Jewish community, if not the entire West Coast.
There are a lot of great things I could say about Cantor Childs. He stands up really straight when he sings. He sings really loud. And he remembers most of the words of the songs, usually.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on a second here. Took me a few days to reestablish the time slip connection, but I'm back now. And you know what? I'm really not comfortable with the direction this whole thing is going in. Time for me to take a little stab at changing things with the benefit of hindsight. In 25 years, you too will be able to change the past with the new Time Shuffle app. Watch this. Let me see here. Maybe. Ah. No. All right. Yeah, I think so.
25 years. I feel it coming through. Something. Cantor Childs? What a truly extraordinary human being! A remarkable man! A light unto the nations!
Ooh, that ought to do it. That's great. Save. Well, while we're at it, let me try a few others. Go.
And we really owe special thanks to Mark Childs and the music program.
Cantor Childs is fabulous!
Go.
In the whole universe, he's the best cantor.
Ooh.
Love you, Mark.
Inspiring, funny,
Talented, gifted,
photogenic,
Well tanned.
adorable, brilliant, the best cantor.
My friend.
Perfect pitch, magnificent, wide guy,
Not bad looking at all. Caring. Fabulous.
Athletic.
Modest. Sexy.
sweet,
Huh. Is this the past where Steve Cohen was the interim rabbi and Alvin Sugarman was our senior rabbi? No?
Oh, Shabbos!
Sorry to bother you. I think I dialed the wrong past. Pay no attention to those things I said about your future. Gotta go. But look, you have lots of choices, and I'm sure your future does look bright. And one more thing you might want to consider. What about that statue?
That was a bit of a wild ride. I hope we've seen the end of that particular cantor. Well, that was just one very unlikely future. Why don't we conclude now with some nonfiction words about our Cantor Childs.
Congratulations, Cantor Childs, on 25 years of song, of love, of sharing, and just amazing service to the Santa Barbara community.
We love you, Cantor Mark. Mazel tov.
I want to tell you what my real truth is. I've been on this earth approaching now my 80th year of life, God willing. I have never known a finer, more hardworking, more loving, caring individual than Cantor Childs. I have never known a cantor who is more beloved, who gives more of himself, to his congregation. What a blessing you are, Mark Childs. What a blessing you are. Thank you for being the magnificent human being you are. And mazel tov to you and the congregation on this most significant occasion in your life and the life of CBP. Thank you.
I hope Mark reads the nice things that I wrote about him in the tribute book, and I hope you will too. But to sum it all up, working together with Cantor Mark Childs has been one of the great privileges of my life, and I look forward to serving together with him for many years to come. Thank you, Mark.
About the lighthouse, your light is really on and very bright, brighter than ever. And I thank you for providing me with such a great experience of growing up in America, teaching me how to work with tools in the backyard, making me go down the Black Diamond, hiking and camping in the wilderness. So I thank you for that and pushing me to be strong and capable.
You've made it a long way. Congratulations, Dad. I don't know where you saw yourself at the beginning, but you've made something good for yourself and for us, and I'm proud to be your son and your boy. And yeah, it means a lot to be a part of who you are.
I probably shouldn't have eaten that whole thing.
Calling 2017. Calling 2017.
What's that? Who's there?
I'm your conscience, calling from 2042.
But unicorns don't exist.
I am your conscience, and I do exist.
But...
And no, I won't call you Cantor.
You're nothing but a figment. Indigestion. A block of mustard. A crumb of cheese.
Listen to me, Mark. You saw what could happen in the future. Just say no. Don't go there, for all of our sakes. Mark? Mark? Are you there? Darn. Lost him. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Kids in the street.